We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger Baseball, and it's next on the show. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now at the plate, David Bodie, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0, so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 4 for 14. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Javier Baez. Oh, what a dive. He goes to first. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Happ is there to put it away for out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a and a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Happ is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball. We're playing 2-2. No.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Amaya.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
To the plate now, Steven Souza. 0-1 the count. Amaya at second. Sanchez at first. 1 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Amaya rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's off the left field wall.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 2-1, and now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch is a ball. A tag for 1. Throw won't get him. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up. Muncy is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Next up is Max Muncy. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's Corey Seager. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Rizzo is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Kyle Hendricks, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Smith has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Next for the Dodgers, Alex Wood.
Leading off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No pitcher, Alex Wood.
Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
Now
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Turner.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Chris Taylor is on deck. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Amaya is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Second baseman, Mookie.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he rips it on the ground to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. So striding in, Steven Souza. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Souza is retired, and there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Betts ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Souza. And he makes the catch in the corner. Into the box now, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. In for strike two. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Pedro Baez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Bodie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Bodie.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Runners on first with one down. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. A.J. Pollard is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He was a ground out victim last time up. 0-1 delivery. Runners on the move for second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Blake Trinan will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 49.
Now at the plate, Miguel Amaya. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, the left fielder,
In now, Steven Souza. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting at a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Jason Kipnis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
One out and a runner on third. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
First offering on its way. Kyle Hendricks is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here now the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Now in the box, Mookie Betts been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Victor Caratini is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Victor Caratini.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now to the plate, Max Muncy, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-0. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Ready to begin the 8th, so striding forward now, David Bodie. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Playing 11.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. The 1-2.
That's the ball. Playing 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The first baseman, number 40.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at 3rd. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The bat, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Will Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. No hits to this point. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Matt Beatty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 45. Matt.
There's a drive out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alexander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Victor Caratini, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
No ball.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Dan Winkler is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Two balls and a strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. On the ground to the left side. Baez has it, and there's one away.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 now.
Too old to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out with a man at first. Ball 3, 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he is out at the plate as the potential tying run. And that will be the electrifying conclusion to our ball game. Wow. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dan Winkler wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score.